What if the feelings swirling inside you aren't just reactions but the very brushstrokes painting your reality? Every emotion, joy, fear, gratitude, is a signal, a spark that ripples outward, shaping the world you experience. The system wants you to believe your emotions are fleeting, uncontrollable, but they're not. They're your most powerful tool, the code that programs the universe around you. When you feel, you create, broadcasting a frequency that draws events, people, and possibilities into your life. Today, we're exploring how your emotions act as a creative force, how the world mirrors your inner state, and how choosing your feelings lets you craft a reality that's yours. This isn't about suppressing pain or faking happiness. It's about awakening to your power as a creator. If you're here, you're ready to harness your emotions and shape a world that reflects your highest light. You've been taught that emotions are just responses, anger at a slight, joy at a win, fear at a threat. But they're more than that. They're energy, a creative force that shapes your reality. Every feeling you hold sends a signal to the universe, like a line of code in a vast program. When you feel fear, you don't just tremble, you activate a frequency that draws in challenges, obstacles, or tension. When you feel joy, you don't just smile, you open a channel for ease, connection, and opportunity. Your emotions aren't passive, they're active, sculpting the world you see. This isn't mysticism, it's physics, in a way. Emotions are energy in motion, vibrating at different frequencies. Science shows that emotions affect your body. Stress raises cortisol, joy boosts dopamine, and these changes ripple outward, influencing how you perceive and interact with the world. Two people can walk the same street, face the same events, yet live in entirely different realities. One sees chaos and conflict, the other sees kindness and possibility. The difference? Their emotional frequency, the lens through which they create their world. This power is like a radio station you control. Each emotion tunes you to a different channel, fear to static, joy to music. The universe doesn't judge, it responds, playing the song you broadcast. When you realize this, you stop being a passenger in your life and become the DJ, choosing the vibe that shapes your reality. To expand, notice how your emotions color your day. A morning of frustration makes everything feel heavy: traffic, conversations, setbacks. A morning of gratitude makes the same world feel light: smiles, opportunities, warmth. Your emotions aren't just feelings, they're the blueprint of your reality. The world isn't random, it's a mirror, reflecting your inner state. When you're angry, you notice slights, conflicts, and barriers. When you're inspired, you see openings, kindness, and synchronicities. This isn't because the world changes, it's because your emotions shape what you see and attract. Your inner state is a magnet, pulling in experiences that match its frequency. If you radiate heaviness, the world feels heavy. If you radiate lightness, the world sparkles. This mirror effect is constant, even when you're unaware. You don't need to speak or act, your emotions are always broadcasting, shaping the energy field around you. People sense it, drawn to your warmth or repelled by your tension, often without knowing why. Events align with it, bringing challenges when you're stuck in fear or opportunities when you're open to joy. The system wants you to believe you're a victim of circumstance, but you're not. You're a creator, programming your reality with every feeling. This mirror is like a canvas reflecting your inner artist. Paint with fear, and the picture darkens, shadows grow, lines sharpen. Paint with love, and it brightens, colors deepen, shapes soften. You're not reacting to the canvas, you're creating it, stroke by stroke, with the emotions you choose. To delve deeper, observe this mirror in your life. Spend a day tracking your emotions and what you notice, anger and obstacles, or calm and connections. Write down one moment where your mood shifted your perspective. This awareness reveals your power to shape the world through your feelings. The system, society, culture, norms, wants you to see emotions as weaknesses, not powers. You're taught to suppress them, to stay strong through pain, to hide vulnerability. This isn't accidental, it's a design to keep you disconnected from your creative force. If you believe emotions are random or uncontrollable, you won't use them to shape your reality. You'll stay reactive, trapped in cycles of fear, anger, or doubt, feeding a system that thrives on your disconnection. From childhood, you're conditioned to override your feelings. You're told to smile when you're sad, to be polite when you're uneasy, to push through exhaustion. These lessons dull your emotional compass, making you doubt your inner signals. You learn to live on autopilot, reacting to the world's triggers instead of creating from your heart. The system profits from this. Disconnected people are easier to control, less likely to question, more likely to consume. This deception is like a fog machine, clouding your vision. Your emotions, your creative power, are still there, but the fog makes them seem unreliable, fleeting. Clearing the fog means trusting your feelings, recognizing them as tools, not traps, and using them to craft a reality that's yours. To expand, notice where you've been taught to distrust your emotions. Do you hide sadness to seem strong? Ignore joy to stay realistic? Each time you honor your feelings, acknowledging pain, savoring happiness, you clear the fog, reclaiming your power to create. Your emotions don't work alone, they're amplified by your attention. Where you focus your gaze, your energy follows, and where your energy goes, reality forms. Focus on problems, and they grow, fed by your attention's light. Focus on possibilities, and they expand, blooming under your gaze. Attention isn't passive, it's an act of creation, shaping what grows in your world. When paired with emotion, attention becomes a superpower. Fearful focus creates a reality of struggle. Every worry becomes a seed that sprouts obstacles. Joyful focus creates a reality of opportunity. Every spark of inspiration grows into new paths. The system distracts you with noise, news, drama, notifications, keeping your attention scattered, your emotions reactive. But you can choose where to look, what to feel, and in doing so, you choose what your world becomes. This power is like a spotlight in a dark theater. Where you point it, fear or hope, lack or abundance, lights up the stage, shaping the scene. Your emotions set the tone, your attention sets the direction, and together, they create the story you live. To delve deeper, practice directing your attention. For 1 hour, focus on what lifts you, kindness, beauty, possibility, and note how your emotions shift. Then try focusing on a worry and notice the difference. This exercise shows your attention's role in crafting your reality. You're not a prisoner of your emotions, you're their conductor. They don't happen to you, you can choose them, tuning your inner frequency to shape your outer world. This doesn't mean faking happiness or ignoring pain, it means recognizing that every emotion is a choice, a setting you can adjust. Feeling fear? You can acknowledge it, then choose calm. Feeling anger? You can feel it, then choose gratitude. Each shift is a new line of code, programming a different reality. This choice isn't about denial, it's about empowerment. You don't pretend pain doesn't exist, you feel it fully, then decide what comes next. The system wants you on autopilot, cycling through old patterns, fear, resentment, doubt. But you can pause, breathe, and choose a new frequency, like gratitude or curiosity, and watch the world respond. This shift doesn't erase challenges, it changes how you navigate them, opening doors where walls once stood. This choice is like tuning a guitar. The strings, your emotions, can play discordant notes, but with care, you adjust them, creating harmony. Each tweak, each conscious feeling, creates a melody that shapes your reality, resonating with the universe. To expand, practice this choice daily. When a strong emotion hits, pause and ask, what do I want to create? Choose a new feeling, calm, hope, joy, for just a minute. Journal the shift. These moments rewrite your frequency, building a reality aligned with your heart. Your emotions don't just shape your world, they ripple outward, touching others. When you radiate joy, people feel it, drawn to your warmth without knowing why. When you carry fear, they sense it, stepping back or mirroring your tension. This ripple effect is energy in motion, influencing relationships, opportunities, and even strangers. You're not just creating your reality, you're co-creating the world around you. This ripple is why two people can experience the same event differently. One, vibrating with openness, attracts kindness and connection. Another, stuck in frustration, draws conflict and disconnection. Your emotional frequency sets the tone, like a song others unconsciously hum along to. The system wants you to stay in low frequencies, anger, fear, because they're easier to control. But when you choose higher frequencies, love, gratitude, you become a beacon, shifting the energy around you. This ripple is like a stone dropped in a pond. Your emotion is the stone, your reality the water, and the ripples touch everything: people, events, possibilities. Choose a stone of light, and the ripples spread beauty. Choose one of heaviness, and they spread tension. To delve deeper, observe this ripple in action. Spend a day radiating calm or joy and notice how people respond: smiles, warmth, ease. Then try a day with tension and see the difference. These ripples show your emotions' power to shape not just your world but the world. Consider Lily, who lived in a cycle of anxiety, seeing every challenge as proof of failure. She started choosing gratitude, focusing on small moments, a sunrise, a kind word. Her world didn't change overnight, but her reality did. Stress eased, opportunities appeared, people warmed to her. She wasn't escaping problems, she was creating a new frequency, one that attracted light. Or take Michael, who carried resentment from a tough childhood. He realized his anger was painting a world of conflict. He began choosing forgiveness, not for others but for himself, focusing on what inspired him: music, nature. His relationships softened, his days felt lighter. He didn't erase his past, he chose a new emotional code, reshaping his reality. These stories reflect your own power. They're not about perfection but about choice, about using emotions to create a world that feels true. The system may doubt you, but your frequency proves your strength. To expand, seek these creators around you. Notice someone who radiates calm or joy, shifting the room's energy. Their light mirrors yours, showing that you, too, can shape your reality with every feeling you choose. Rewriting your reality starts with rewriting your emotional code. You don't need to fight old patterns, fear, doubt, anger, just shift your focus to new ones. This isn't about suppressing feelings but about choosing what to amplify. Feel the pain, then choose hope. Feel the anger, then choose peace. Each choice is a new line of code, programming a reality that aligns with your soul. This rewriting takes practice. Start small. When fear arises, breathe and choose curiosity. When frustration hits, pause and choose gratitude. These shifts don't need to be perfect, they need to be intentional, building a new frequency over time. The system's code, react, conform, doubt, loses power as you write your own, one conscious emotion at a time. This rewriting is like editing a film. The raw footage, your life, contains every scene, but you choose which to highlight, which to cut. Focus on joy, and the film brightens. Focus on fear, and it darkens. You're the editor, crafting a story that's yours. To delve deeper, rewrite one emotional code today. If you feel stuck, choose one moment to focus on something uplifting, a memory, a hope. Write down how it shifts your mood. These edits build a new reality, one frame at a time. When you choose your emotions, you claim the freedom to create. You're no longer a victim of circumstance, reacting to the world's triggers. You're a creator, shaping your reality with every feeling, every focus. This freedom doesn't erase challenges, it transforms them into opportunities, puzzles to solve, not burdens to bear. You move through life with lightness, knowing you hold the power to paint your world. This freedom changes everything. You attract people who resonate with your light, opportunities that match your vision. You live not to survive but to thrive, creating a reality that feels like home. The system can't hold a creator, it thrives on reaction, but you're beyond that, crafting a world that reflects your heart. This freedom is like flying a kite. Your emotions are the wind, your attention the string, guiding it higher. The sky, your reality, responds, opening wide as you soar. You don't control the wind, but you choose how to ride it, creating a dance of freedom and possibility. To expand, embrace this freedom daily. Choose one emotion to amplify, hope, love, calm, and focus on it for an hour. Notice how your world shifts, people, events, feelings. These moments prove your power to create, not just react. You're not a bystander in your life, you're a creator, and your emotions are your tools. Every feeling is a brushstroke, every focus a line, painting the world you live in. The system wants you reactive, trapped in old codes, but you can choose differently. Feel deeply, choose consciously, create boldly. Your reality isn't fixed, it's fluid, shaped by the frequency you broadcast. Paint it with light, and watch the world transform. Thank you for being here, for choosing to create, for awakening your power. You're not just watching, you're part of a wave, a community of creators shaping their realities. Your light, your choices, inspire others. Keep painting, keep creating, keep shining. Let's meet again in the next chapter of your masterpiece.